ever wondered about the mystical enchantment that surrounds the world-renowned poet Rumi and the Mevlevi order he established? The 13th century was a time of transformation, and in the heart of it was Rumi, a beacon of wisdom and spiritual enlightenment. He birthed the Mevlevi Order, a Sufi order that would cultivate the teachings of love, harmony, and transcendental connection to the divine. This order, with its intriguing rituals and profound teachings, has left an indelible mark on the annals of spiritual history. Rumi was not just a poet. He was a spiritual guide, a mentor, a philosopher. His order sought to connect the earthly with the divine, to bridge the gap between the human heart and the cosmic universe. It was a sanctuary of wisdom, a beacon of light in a world grappling with the mysteries of existence. But what led Rumi, a renowned poet, to establish such a mystical order? To understand the Mevlevi Order, we must dive into the life of Rumi and the times he lived in. Born in the early 13th century, Rumi was a scholar and theologian. But his encounter with a wandering mystic named Shams of Tabriz ignited a transformation. Rumi began to pen verses of love and devotion which we now know as the Matnawi and Divan-e Shams-e Tabrizi, cornerstones of Sufi literature. But the 13th century was also a time of upheaval. The Mongols were sweeping across Asia, and Anatolia was a cultural melting pot. Amidst this chaos, Rumi's verses offered solace and hope, attracting disciples who sought spiritual enlightenment. These disciples formed the nucleus of what would become the Mevlevi Order, a Sufi order dedicated to Rumi's teachings of love, tolerance, and the pursuit of truth through music and dance. This was the dawn of the Mevlevi Order. But what was its purpose? The Mevlevi Order was not just another religious sect. It was a way of life centered around love and the mesmerizing dance of the whirling dervishes. The Mevlevi Order, established by Rumi in the 13th century, was a spiritual journey that sought to transcend the boundaries of the self, to reach a state of pure love and unity. The heart of this doctrine was the principle of love, which Rumi saw as the fundamental force of the universe. Love, in the Mevlevi worldview, was not a mere emotion, but the very fabric of existence, the divine energy that binds everything together. The order's teachings were not confined to philosophical discourses. They were enacted in the enchanting ritual of the whirling dervishes. This dance was not just a spectacle, but a meditative practice, a spiritual exercise that symbolized the cosmic dance of the universe. The dervishes, clad in their flowing white robes, would spin in harmonious circles, their arms outstretched, their hearts open, embodying the principles of love and unity. In the hypnotic rhythm of their dance, in the silent music of their movement, the dervishes expressed the teachings of the Mevlevi Order. They danced not for the audience, but for the divine, turning in a state of ecstasy, losing themselves to find the universal truth of love. The Mevlevi Order thus became a beacon of love and unity. But where did they congregate? Imagine a place where love, unity, and dance amalgamate into a mystical symphony, the lodge of the Mevlevi Order. This was no ordinary edifice. It was the heart of the Mevlevi Order, pulsating with the rhythm of Rumi's teachings. The lodge was meticulously structured, each element reflecting a facet of Rumi's wisdom. The central hall, for instance, was where the famed whirling dervishes performed their hypnotic dance, a physical manifestation of Rumi's doctrine of love and unity. But the lodge was more than just a stage for spiritual performances. It was a beacon of knowledge, where Rumi's teachings were disseminated far and wide. Every room, every corner, echoed with the words of the great mystic, drawing in seekers of wisdom like moths to a flame. Moreover, the lodge had a profound influence on the society of its time. It was a melting pot of diverse cultures and ideas, a place where spiritual boundaries blurred and hearts united in the love for the divine. Its impact transcended the physical realm, shaping the societal fabric and leaving an indelible mark on the course of history. The lodge of the Mevlevi Order was not just a place. It was a symbol of Rumi's mystical teachings. It was a manifestation of his vision, a world where love is the guiding force, unity the ultimate goal, and dance the medium to connect with the divine.